You know what it is. You need Mecca audio, man. I'm gonna tell you one. This one gonna be about it's gonna be a good one too. This one gonna be about DC versus Miami or Miami versus DC, however you want to put it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you, it go crazy. This is what it is, right? We chilling. We over in Coleman, Florida, and we got Miami dude. You know what I mean? Official, aggressive Miami dude. You already know DC dude's aggressive, but this Miami dude, he aggressive. You know what I mean? And, he pushed the line. He done been all upstate Florida and all that, so he did his thing, so he know how to move, and it ain't no game playing with him. You know what I mean? Even his own homies don't really like him. You know what I mean? Because his own homies, they ain't never been up north. You know what I mean? Up, what they call it down there, down south or whatever, in the prison system. So they didn't have them prison rules and prison, mentality. So you youngins, you listen to this. This is how and why I'm telling you, don't get involved in a life of crime so you ain't got to wind up in the prison. You understand what I'm saying? Because this the type of stuff you'd be subject to. My man was real aggressive. You know what I mean? Little stocky dude. He got up every morning, worked out, got his thing on. You know what I mean? Miami dude. You know what I mean? Official Miami dude. Got to give him that credit. You know what I mean? A lot of the other dudes from Miami, they like to play and, you know what I mean? And just have fun because they in their backyard. They getting visit. They smoking weed. They on the phone with their people. The police know them, know who they are. So they got their little juice and their props and all that. But this dude here, he wasn't on none of that. He aggressive. You know what I mean? So he moving around now. So he go out to the yard one day and they got a football game out there. You know what I mean? First, I'm going to tell you, how he got into his own homies. He go out there and they got a football game out there and dude did something. You know what I mean? Whatever he did, he ain't like the way he did it. You understand what I'm saying? So when he come back in, you know what I mean? He told dude straight up, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm trying to see you. You know what I mean? And dude was like, when you trying to see me? He said, yo, I don't like the way you was acting in the yard. You made the car look bad. And like, make the car look bad? I'm just being me. He said, nah, but being you is making the car look bad. So you need to get your thing in order. You know what I mean? So he, told the dude, I'm getting ready to see you, man. You know what I mean? So the dude went and told the other homies that wasn't as aggressive as him. You know what I mean? That, yo, dude trying to say, I wish I could say his name because he got a crazy name too, but I'm going to keep that to myself. Y'all from Miami know what I'm talking about. So dude was like, nah, I'm trying to see you, man. So he goes in his cell. So you know what that means. When you go in his cell, it's time for you to go get your knife. So the other dude that, was acting a little giddy out there went and told the other homies, and they said, man, we tired of that dude anyway. You know what I mean? So now it was on a Sunday visiting day. So they roll up down there to go check him. And when they rolled up on him and they go in the cell, they thinking they just going to go jump on him and, that was going to be it. But they roll up in there and they catch him off guard and they winds up, bang, 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 bang. They bang out the aggressive dude. You understand what I'm saying? But the aggressive dude wasn't done. He went and got his knife. You know what I mean? He went and got his knife, came back, you know what I mean? Ran up in their cell, called one of them in their cell. Two more jumped in. He stabbed up the two of them. You know what I mean? Now everybody leaking. You know what I mean? His face swollen and all that. You know what I mean? But then they called 10 o'clock count. That's what saved everything. 10 o'clock on the weekend, they got the count. You know what I mean? Then after the count, they let you back for visit. So when they called 10 o'clock count, luckily we had a cool police. So they called the aggressive dude for the visit. And when they called him for the visit, he's sitting there, his face swollen. You could tell that he'd been in a fight. But the police that was working was a cool police, white dude. He was like, you know what I mean? Yo, what happened? You hit your head on the shower? You know what I mean? And he said, yeah. And he said, okay, good enough for me. I'm going to put it in the log book. So police went putting the log book. He hit his head in the shower because he knew they was fighting. He saw the movements going on. But he ain't trying to bring his ass up there and get caught up into nothing. So he laid back and he let them rock and roll. You know what I mean? So now he got a cover in case anything come back to him. Because dude getting ready to go up on the visiting hall where they're going to strip you butt naked, take you bend over, cough, make sure you ain't trying to smuggle no contraband out. And then they're going to see his face all swollen. You know what I mean? So police covered his ass, said, yeah, you hit your head on the shower, bars going in. He said, yeah. You know what I mean? So now he walk up to the visiting hall. Of course, they see it. They lock the jail down. Now, luckily they locked the jail down because this dude, when he came back from visit, it wasn't going to be nothing nice. Because like I said, he aggressive on that man time. So they locked the jail down. They come back. You know what I mean? So now, by the time they locked the jail down, they stayed locked down for about a week, 2 weeks behind that. You know what I mean? So everybody had time to chill, calm down, think, and get it right. You know what I mean? So now the emotions done calm down. 2 weeks later, we out. This is where DC come into play. So now they out in the yard again, and they continue the football season. So when they continue the football season, the aggressive Miami dude out there now, he come in, he working. So when he come in, you know what I mean? All the showers is taken. So being that all the showers is taken, you know what I mean? And like 10 people waiting on each shower to go in, because the football games be big. Everybody be out there and everybody trying to run and take the shower before the count. So you ain't got to lay down doing the 10 o'clock count. And you know what I mean? It's all, you know what I mean? You sweating and all that. So, you know, he go in and he came in a little late. So, you know, but he ran in to get there, but the other dudes beat him. You know what I mean? To go in. I guess he had to sneak his knife past the metal detector or something. But now he comes in and he goes in. He see the shower was filled up. So he went and got his wash rag and his soap and his little towel. You know what I mean? And got his clean pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt. So he goes in the slop closet. You know what I mean? The slop closet is where you wring out the mop and all that, a little drain that's about this high off the ground. And, you know, so he going in and he washing up in the joint. And it's right next to the shower. So everybody's out there and they know he's in there, so everybody respect it. But now here comes this DC dude, you know what I mean? Who, you know, I ain't even going to say he aggressive. He trying to be aggressive. We gonna just call it that. He trying to be aggressive, but he wasn't aggressive, DC aggressive. But he was trying to, you know, let the homies think he was aggressive and everybody else around him thinking he aggressive. So he walk around with the grit on his face. So as he come walking up, he goes to the shower. You know what I mean? See the shower full. So he get ready to go to slop sink. Somebody said, ho, you know, homie in there. You know what I mean? He wasn't even trying to hear it. He figured, you know, dude might be in there. You know what I mean? Bringing the mop out or something like they always do. So he walk up, he ignoring them like, man, don't y'all tell me nothing. You can't tell me I can't go in the slop closet. You know what I mean? Because, you know, normally, you know, dudes just being there washing the mop out or washing clothes in there or something like that, put them in a chair, then go hang up in the cell or take them out to the yard for that good old Florida sun to dry. You know what I mean? So he rolled up. They said, y'all not somebody in there. And he's like, man, yeah, all right. And he swung the door open. When he swing the door open, everybody on the tier right there, and they see the aggressive dude from Miami, butt naked, soaked up, washing up. You understand what I'm saying? And they just told dude, there's somebody in there. They just told him, yo, somebody's in the closet. And he's like, nah, I ain't trying to hear it. And he rips the door open. You know what I mean? So dude in there washing up. So he looked, washing up, he looked like, you know what I mean? So dude pulls the door closed and he leave. So the Miami dude, he finished washing up, doing what he got to do. You know what I mean? And when he's come out, he go see the big homie, you know what I mean? For the Miami car, you know what I mean? For the DC car, you know what I mean? And he tell him straight up, yo, your man came in there when I was in the slop sink. He didn't knock, you know what I mean? The homie said they told him I was in there. And he still opened the door and see me. He pulled the door. Not only did he see me butt naked, which is a violation, so we gotta fight for that. Because if a man sees you naked or see your genitals, you got to put the knife in him or fight. You got to do something. You know what I mean? Because then that means you on some bull. You know what I mean? So man is like, man, I was butt naked when he ripped the door open. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him a fair one. You know what I mean? Because y'all peoples. You know what I mean? So now they had to go tell the DC dude, yo, what happened in the closet? Because, you know, you got to let him say his side. He said, now I'm going over there and, you know what I mean? They said somebody was in there, but I ain't think nobody was in there washing up butt naked. Because, you know, nobody don't do that nut ass shit. They just go in there and, you know, they clothes or whatever. He said, okay. Well, dude said you didn't even knock. He said, nah, I ain't knock because all them dudes telling me it's like somebody in there, like they waiting their turn, but I know they waiting on the shower. He said, nah, but you didn't knock. He said, nah, I ain't knock. I said, all right, so you didn't knock and you pulled the door open. He said, yeah. He said, okay, well now, homie saw you, you saw homie naked and homie wants a fair one. You understand? So, of course, the DC dude saving face with his homie said, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't like him anyway. Because this was the aggressive Miami dude. Say, like, I don't like him anyway. You know what I mean? So they said, all right. So they go in the room. And when they go in there, they get to scrapping. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? And got to give Miami his props. Miami punished him. You know what I mean? When he was done, dude looked like E.T. Face swole this way, face swole that way. Punished him. I mean, he punished him something nasty. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the rules of the prison. If a man see your genitals, you got to fight. If a man see your genitals, you got to fight. You got to fight a man see your genitals. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different that, you know, about this and that going on in prison. Ain't none of that going on in the feds. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm going to give you another quick short one. I'm going to tell you the whole long joint about it later. We're in Atwater. Yeah, you know I like my Atwater story. That's the craziest. We're in Atwater. Got this nice-looking white chick working out there. I talked about her in another one of my videos last year. But nice-looking white chick. Look like old surfer chick. Real pretty, blonde hair, blue eyes, nice body workout. But she out there in the joint, and she real loose, and, she's fascinated with the black dudes in this North Carolina dude. You know what I mean? He pushes up on her. You know what I mean? And when he push up on her, every day he hollering at her, and, he talking to her, and she letting him, you know what I mean? She letting him play with himself. You know what I mean? She letting him play with himself while he telling her sweet dreams in the end, sweet freak stories. You understand what I'm saying? So now, everywhere he goes, she at, and you know what I mean? He playing with himself. I'm going to hold that one right there. You know what I mean? I'm going to hold that one right there because I'm going to have to tell you about that one, you know what I mean? Tomorrow. You know what I mean? Remind me to tell you about that one tomorrow. But this one, I just want to tap in for a little Monday morning eye opener just to let y'all know what time it is, man. I'm keeping this real short to the point. All right?
Cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. What?
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.